Hello, Collective. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I hope that you are all well blessed and highly favored. If you would like to plant a seed or leave a donation at any time, you could do that on my Cash App or my PayPal. All my information is on all my channels. If you need any help with your personal life, you can email me at cardinastephanie213@gmail.com. If you are in the dark and you are trying to come into the light and find balance, you can email me as well. If you need a reading, you can email me as well. Any help with your personal lives. For those of you that don't know me, welcome. My name is Stephanie Cardenas. I am a starseed, an angelic being, a light worker, a high priestess, a prophetess, a healer, a teacher, and many other things, but those are a few. Make sure you please go share, like, share, subscribe to my TikTok, my Facebook, and my Instagram. I would greatly appreciate it. Invite others to the channel. There are other groups on Facebook that I run that are worldwide, so I can touch the entire planet. If that's something that interests you, send me a request, and I will see if it fits you, me, and the group. So let's just get started, okay? You could do your breathing techniques. Make sure you always have a pen and paper when you come to this channel. I was just jumping on real quick because I was watching the movie, one of my favorite movies, all right? And it's called Point Break. Point Break. Many of you may know about it, okay? And I want to give you the downloads that I was catching from the movie as I was watching it, okay? So, first off, I was seeing like a lot of names, okay? So, it's like it was exposing to me like a lot of different people are involved, like in being karmics and enemies to chosen ones like myself, okay? So it was like I was seeing different husbands, ex-boyfriends, like my grandfather's name, all right, which he's already passed away, other people's names, people that I thought, for sure that they had did something to me, and then like people that I believe that could be like trying to be in a really, trying to be one of the people that wants to be with me. So I started seeing all these names, that I already knew. And a lot of you might start seeing that too. You might start getting a lot of names, downloads. So make sure you're watching the movies, okay? Make sure you're watching a lot of movies because you're going to be, right now, you'll be getting a lot of downloads for different information. So anyways, in the movie, right away, it was like right away I started exposing like about the feds, okay? Because the two guys, they work for the feds, they work for the law, for the police, for the government. So right away and it kept coming out like with their jackets showing the feds, feds, feds. So the feds are definitely on to many different people, okay? The other download I was getting is like when they come to come and collect the different people that they're coming to collect, it's gonna be like a random thing. Like you're not even gonna know. They're just gonna come out of nowhere when you least expect it. Okay. Those were the downloads I was getting. But they're coming. That's the download that I got. For some of you, they may have already got you. For others, they're like right on your ass. So they're coming. Okay. Um and then the rest of it was like, in the movie, it was funny. So this is like for the twins and, the soulmates. It was like that guy, the cop, he liked the girl that, one of the girls. And obviously, like, she was a surfer. And then the other guy, she used to date the other guy. So the other message I was getting, like, for some of us, like, it's going to be like somebody old and somebody new they're trying to like, be in your life. If you're a twin or a soulmate, or a chosen person, a light worker, so you got like old and new, like trying to be, in our lives. And then even brand new soulmates as well, okay? Like new endeavors, all right? um and then I was getting like the cop, he was like acting undercover, like, he really ended up falling in love with the girl, but it was like he got involved with like some of the negativity, because he was trying to play his part, but he really ended up falling in love with the girl, and I know that was another sign in synchronicity, like, for many of us, like our twin, or our other half, whoever God has ordained for us to be with. Like they could have, they all, people. There's always one or the other that fights it, and that's what was happening. It's like, they were fighting it. They're trying to make me forget what I'm trying to say. That's so crazy because they don't want me to tell you what I'm going to say. But yeah, it's like they always make you, they'll always fight it like, oh, I don't want that person. Oh, that I'm not into that person. Oh, and then like since they, were like trying to portray to the whole world that they didn't want you or me or whoever. It's like they were working together with all our enemies, all these other people to go against us. You know what I'm saying? Because of whatever reason. Maybe because they're scared of love, maybe because they don't believe in it, maybe because they've been hurt so much. It's just different stories for all of us. But even though they try to portray like they didn't want it, they end up falling in love with, he ends up falling in love with that girl in this movie. They, because they really got to know each other, and he ended up falling in love with her. That's not, sometimes things like that's going to happen to us. Like, you're not, it's just going to happen. Like, I could be saying up and down, I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you. But then I might, get to know you, because God tells many of us we have to forgive. It doesn't mean that people have to be back in your life, but some of us, we might end up with our twin, or we might end up with a soulmate. But either way, sometimes what you think you don't want, it ends up working out, is what I'm saying, because God ordains it that way. And then like the other download was um like she wasn't a perfect person and he was a cop, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure he wasn't perfect either. But a lot of times people think because somebody's like on a light being of the light, that we think, oh, we're better or nothing. No, they were both different people, but they ended up being with each other in the good and the bad. Accepting each other for everything, even though she knew that he was betraying her and her friends. Because he was a cop, he was trying to take some people down for bank robbery. She forgave him, and in the end they ended up working it out, because she ended up falling in love with him. He fell in love with her. So a lot of you might be meeting, your other half real soon. So you need to prepare, okay? This is a time when God has ordained many of the twins and the soulmates to come together, all right? Um, the other thing I got, like a lot of people, like they know they're gonna be getting caught, so a lot of people may be trying to flee the country. Like they could try to flee to Mexico, they could try to flee to Australia, they could try. They're trying to make ways to flee, to get away, so they don't have to pay their karma, their dues for what they did to me and to other chosen people of God, to God's armies. You know what I'm saying? Um, they're gonna get caught. There's nowhere you can run. Like this guy waited for in the end of the movie, the bad guy got away, but he knew already where he was gonna find them, because he was a surfer. He told him, in a few year or a year later, that some big storm was gonna come, and he wanted to ride those waves, and that's exactly where he found him at. So what I'm saying is, a lot of you karmics and enemies, you think people that not gonna know where you are. No, they're gonna know exactly where you are. They already know where you're gonna be. They know your plans. And not only that, a lot of these police, they get messages too from angelic beings. They could be angelic beings themselves, starseeds, light workers. All right. So yeah, that was a lot of the signs I was getting. Um, and then I'm just thinking like it's like confirmation, like it's gonna be like different people fighting for you, but one knows, like it's gonna be crazy, because one's gonna, like in the movie, the guy's like, wow, this person really felt hard for, they must have really felt hard for you, because they never felt hard for me like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what the one was telling the other guy. So that's how a lot of people are feeling right now, whether it's the feminine or the masculine, whoever, their wives, husbands, girlfriends, boyfriends, fiancés, whatever, different people. So it's like everybody's trying to fight for, love. Everybody's trying to fight to be with that one person, You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, like, they're with people right now, but some of these people, they're with people that are not meant to be. They were just in their lives for a season. Okay, because God has a plan for all of us to be with our twins and our soulmate, or whoever, our soulmate. If the twin can't do what they have to, like I just said earlier to myself, if a person can't do what they gotta do, I'm not waiting. I have to move on. So like I said, may the best man win. A lot of you have to think like that too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go with your feelings or whatever, but don't be waiting around. Don't be a fool. Don't be stupid. Don't ever come second place to nobody, and don't play nobody's game. You know what I'm saying? You play to win is what I'm saying. But yeah, so a lot of you, I was seeing like lots and lots of names, but I mean there was at least like a good 10 names that I saw. So that was just like giving me confirmation, like about who's involved, who's my enemies, who's the one that could be trying to, be with me. And it was just weird. And then my grandpa's name. So like maybe they're letting me know like like our ancestors are helping us, or they're involved with everything, or there's something that I may need to know about my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I was getting all those type of downloads. A lot of these enemies, like these karmics, these bad people that are doing a lot of, I mean, they're doing a lot of illegal stuff. Like I was getting signs and synchronicity, like in this movie, like these people, they got like guns, they rob banks, whether they rob banks, they're doing forgery, cashing checks, getting PPL loans, they're doing the most. You know what I mean? They're doing too much. Just like these witches with their magic and shit, with their so-called magic, because that shit don't work for no motherfucker. That shit's played out. But yeah, they do too much. They don't know how to stop. They're very greedy, very selfish. They want more and more and more and more, and it's just like it's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? It's played out. A lot of you, I wanted to tell you too. A lot. I told you I wasn't gonna keep exposing shit. So in the last night and the night before, I woke up like one or two bad dreams. I can't remember everything for detail, but I know it was a lot of witches. I seen some white ladies. I seen some black ladies. I seen even a black dude. So I was fighting back and forth. And I know that I even got like a telepathic message. So I'm not gonna say exactly what that is because that's for me. But I kind of knew it was like it's either one or the other. Either what they told me was the truth, or it was a test for me to see what I was gonna do with the information that was told to me. And many of you need to be like me. You need to allow the God of all gods to handle your enemies and karmics. Now, I'm not saying if any person comes to your, tries to get up in your face or do anything stupid to come up on you, well, of course you're gonna take care of business. That's there's no questions asked about that. You got to do what you got to do. I'm talking, but I'm saying if the feds, if the law is already involved or whatever, let them take care of it. You know what I mean? We have, as starseeds, light workers, angelic beings, we have enough that we have to do already on a daily basis. We have enough spiritual battles and things that we got to go through. Especially because we're called to do many things, not just one. I'm tired. I'm drained. I'm busting I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm pretty sure if you're starseed, light workers, angelic beings, and chosen ones, I'm pretty sure you're busting your ass just like I am. So, just, and the weather's been real dark, you know what I'm saying? Because the moon was full. Because these fools, they don't know. Some people, they don't know how to stop. They just keep doing and doing and doing. And the other thing I want to say, a lot of you, I've been paying attention. Like, I'm already catching on to a lot of things. Like a lot of mediums, readers, psychics, high priestess, prophetess. They are the cults. They are the ones working together. Especially a lot of these females on YouTube. I knew before, but now it's like standing out even more. A lot of them, they're working together. You know, to make sure that the unions don't come together or trying to use, trying to take other people, copying from people, taking other people's information, doing this, doing that. And I remember way when I found everything like a year or two ago, God was saying like, you're gonna see all these different mediums, readers, and psychics. They're gonna be fighting with each other. They're gonna be blaming everything on each other. Oh, you copied me, you took this from me, you did this for me. Oh, I didn't do it, it was them. And that's exactly what's happening. And I hate to be the one to say it, but it is what a lot of it is with the African women that are being mediums, readers, psychics on YouTube. I'm just saying it because that's how exactly what's going down, and I'm pretty sure y'all can see it too. And I've been watching this for the last year, year and a half. Everybody going back and forth with each other. There could have been though, and I'm not saying there's no white ladies involved, because there is some white mediums, readers, psychics, witches, whatever the hell you want to call us, involved too. Because I said the bra was in my dreams, but and I know one even left YouTube like over a year ago that I was watching, which I knew something was funny with that from the get go, and if they're no longer on the thing, they try to act like they didn't want to be on there or whatever. Oh no, it was no, it wasn't. You were doing something that you ain't had no business doing, and God checked your ass, just like He's gonna do to a lot of the rest of y'all. While you over here trying to think you're funny, trying to play games with people like me, don't ever think that you're gonna play a game with me, cause I'll play it better. Remember that. I'm letting you know that in the door. So while you think you're going to work together to stop me, good luck to you, but I doubt it. It's not going to happen, okay? Don't be trying to fucking act like you're doing readings for me or for my twin, or trying to be in our business or whatever. Now, if they're paying you to say lies, or they're paying you to say whatever, that's between you and him. But as far as I'm concerned, don't try to be all up in my business, or trying to read me or be in my video, okay? I suggest that you don't do that, okay? There's like a lot of people that need readings, help, and different things in this world. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. Now, if something comes out because it just comes out, then it comes out, okay? But I'm paying attention to a lot of yous. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And then yous are constantly still trying to be in my dreams every day, like the moon is full. Like, some of you, like, I'm serious, you really need to get some help, because that's sad. That's really sad. I mean, I just don't get it. But anyways, I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday, and make sure you stay balanced. Make sure your chakras are aligned. Make sure you're drinking water. Stay away from the dark. Stay balanced. Stay in the light. Stay away from bad people, places, and things. All right. And the other thing they just told me to tell you, all of you, is you need to stop pointing the finger, trying to say somebody took your stuff, and the other one took their stuff or whatever. Because God said He's going to expose all of you. It don't matter if you got a LLC, a LL, whatever. You still going to be exposed for what you did. Nothing's going to cover your ass, because God's going to expose you. Period, point blank. Each person involved, mediums, readers, psychic, high priestess, practitioners, all right, prophet, everybody, from the top to the bottom. And nobody's going to be excluded from this, darling. So stop pointing the fingers at each other, and start taking responsibility for the part that each of you played in whatever you played in, because that's what you're accountable for. Don't worry about what Johnny did, Sally did, Sue did. Worry about what you did, because that's what you're accountable for, what you did. And you know, and you know already, because I told you already that God knows already the part that each of you played, from the smallest person to the biggest person. So don't play games with yourself, okay? Don't make things worse than what they need to be, is what I'm saying. And just, I'm telling you, a lot of stuff is just going to be coming out, because I don't know. It's a lot. But be ready, because you're going to, a lot of things are going to be happening. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things are going to be happening. Don't be listening to a lot of these mediums, readers, and psychics that are just talking negativity all the time, a lot of these, they're trying to use reverse psychology. They try and make you think the opposite of this, the opposite of that, because they don't want a lot of twins and soulmates to be together with their twin or their soulmate. Okay, the devil got his people just like God got his people. A lot of these mediums, readers, and psychics out here too, playing with God. making it look like it's using God's name, acting like they pray. Oh God, those are gonna be the first ones that are gonna hit the floor so hard, and I'm gonna say I told you so. Because you shouldn't play with God's name. Don't play with God. Like I try to tell people, people think that's a game. They think it's a joke until He shows you. Because He will show you better than He could tell you. He'll land you right on your face, dead on your face, and I'm not playing either. So you shouldn't be using God as a crutch to try to trick people. All you people too trying to still, trying to use people for their birthdays, for their information, like you did to me and a lot of other people, trying to steal their gifts, trying to know their information, trying to feed off their energy. Y'all better stop doing that shit too, because y'all gonna find, I'm telling you, your karma's gonna be ugly. This is a worldwide issue. There's a lot of different topics being touched because we have come here to cleanse this planet. That's why a lot of different things are coming out worldwide, because things are being cleaned up. Things that will no longer be accepted, especially on heaven and earth, okay? We're not going to be allowed to keep going around doing whatever. A lot of you, you're going to lose your soulmate. A lot of you, you're going to lose your twin. Because you play too many games and you do too much. And you've done too much. You've done too much. When you play with people, people's times, heart, and lives, the karma is heavy, believe me. That karma is ugly. A lot of people are receiving a lot of karma right now. And everybody wants to cry wolf. Oh, it's somebody's fault. Oh, it's this person's fault. Oh, it's that person's. It ain't nobody's fault but your own damn fault. Because you're a damn fool. And I'll be the first to say that on this video. And you can spread that and share that message worldwide. Because don't nobody force us to do nothing. If you can't think for yourself, and you can't do what's right for yourself, and you can't love yourself, and you can respect other people, places, and things, and be a human, be a good, decent person. Nobody says you have to be perfect, but I'm talking about the people that are just pure, demonic, dark, and ugly towards others. You don't need to be here. And I'll be the first to say that. Because I know myself, I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of using my dreams. I'm sick of you thinking I'm a joke. I'm sick of you, playing with me on the computers. I'm sick of a lot of y'all. And that's the God honest truth, because if I didn't say that, I'll be lying. Motherfuckers act like they're supposed to be grown adults. And we're talking about adults here. But a lot of you act like my grandkids act older than you people do. That's a damn shame. So, a lot's going to be happening, so just prepare yourselves. There's some storms coming through, honey. Prepare yourselves. And all I know, I'm saying, I heard through the grapevine, and I already knew for a long while already that a motherfucker's been passing by my house, around my house. If I find you near my house, if I find you playing around my house, by my fucking windows, by my doors, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to take your ass out. I'm not playing. And don't think I'm never, and I have the right to do that. You better know that first, and not by nothing on this planet, by God himself. See, but I won't have to touch you, because little do you know, there are angelic beings and ancestors all tapped around here. All I got to do is say one word and they're going to take you. I don't even have to say nothing, because if they even smell you around the perimeter, they're going to take your ass down. And if they haven't, then guess what? Then I'll take care of you myself. So that's just a warning. Some of y'all, you do too much. And you need to stay in your place, and you need to stay where you belong, in your own home, and stop worrying about other people, places, and things, because that's how you get your ass hurt and removed quick. You'll get removed quick. Trust me. So don't come around by my house. Don't come over here playing with me and mine. Stay out of my business. Stop trying to get people, lying to people, or trying to make people go against me, because that's what the enemy does. He'll make our family, friends, people we know, feed them a bunch of lies or feed them whatever to make them go against whatever. Or if you have said something about a person, to go use that to tell this person, oh, well, they did. So let me tell you, the devil knows just like God knows. Anything I say about anybody, if I did say it, I'll say it in your damn face. So it don't really matter to me if you go tell anybody what I say, because anything I say, I'll say to your face, your mama's face, your daddy's face, and everybody's face. Okay? So right now the devil's so thirsty. He's real thirsty. That's why he's trying to come up with plans. He's trying to get me mad. He's trying to get you mad. He wants to mess up mess up your life, your family life. He doesn't want you to get to God's calling. He wants you to be sick in body. He's playing mind games. He's doing this. The devil ain't got. I don't give him no power. Me and him know each other well. He knows we're not playing the game. As far as I'm concerned, for my own personal life, I won already. I won already. There's no more. The game was done. It's been over with. Anybody else, whatever they're doing, I don't know what y'all are doing. That's your business. Everybody has their own battle to get through. I got through mine. And I know I'm going to win mine. Okay? I didn't come here to play around. I came here to win. So, if anybody thinks they're going to play mind games, manipulation, or whatever, don't even try it. So, that's all I'm going to say right now. Stay away. All I'm telling y'all, because I know you are watching, stay away from me of mine. Because for every one of mine, I'll take 50 of yours. You better know that. For every one of mine, 50 of yours will be gone. Matter of fact, I have that power and that authority. Your whole generation, your whole bloodline will be finished. Don't play with this. This is not something you want to play with. Don't do that to yourself. Because I'll wipe you out completely. All right? I didn't come here to have to be like this. I came here to try to help humanity, to help you and your bloodlines to get through what we got to get through here, so we all can grow and ascend together. But if you step on my toes and you get in my way, then you're going to have a problem. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to say it just like that because I don't got no hair on my tongue. I'm not holding my tongue in for nobody. I speak my mind. What I say to you, I'll say to the president, and I'll say to my daddy at the kitchen table. Okay? So, it is what it is. And a lot of you better start being able to protect your own selves and do what you have to do, because this world, just know that it's going to get real. You know what I mean? It's going to get real. And you got to be prepared for it. Not everybody can smile and key, ha, 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 ho, 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 all day long. You know what I'm saying? Make videos all day long. But if they ain't talking about the real and they ain't talking about the business, and if they're not balanced and of the light, and you better make sure you know who you're watching. Because that's how I'm starting to look at a lot of these people. Like they the devil themselves. Demons working for the devil, which a lot of them are. They ain't doing nothing but trying to get money, trying to think they know everything, okay? You always got motherfuckers that think they know everything. None of us do, not even me. But some people say the stupidest things out of their mouth, and those little things that you say could cost you everything. That's what they don't get. That's why I look at a lot of people the way I do, and I say the things I say. Not because I don't like you, not because I want to hurt you, because the littlest thing that you say could cost you everything. Oh, and they just said, learn how to respect yourselves. Especially a lot of you ladies, like, learn how to respect yourself. They say that you're, like, it's like you show your body, you don't respect your body. Like, you are just on the computer to show your body, to show, like, a lust thing, to attract, maybe you're trying to use, it's like you are using your bodies to attract your followers. I'm laughing because it's scandalous, you know what I'm saying? But that's what they just told me to tell y'all. You're doing too much. You're showing your body, your boobs. This is not, I mean, if you want to be a whore, you know what I'm saying, a call girl, go to the dating website. Don't be a medium reader or psychic. But see, that shows the elders and the ancestors, because they just told me that. That's letting you know that a lot of you still got childhood wounding. I don't care if you don't meet them, read them, psychic or whatever. You have childhood wounding that you still have to. Because if you don't have respect for your body, I'm not saying that you can't show your body and whatever. I'm not saying that. There's a time and a place for everything. And on YouTube, they're saying when you're doing that kind of work, you shouldn't be exposing your body, sitting around and just like it looks it doesn't look right, okay? Especially if you're representing the universe, it don't look right, okay? I definitely don't want to see it, and they just told me right now. So I'm letting you know because that's what I'm supposed to do. Because if I don't let you know, then they'll keep bothering me. So, yeah, it is true. You have to look presentable. Not with your breast out or your body showing or you're eyeballing people because you're in lust and heat like a damn demon. No, don't do that. Because if they could see it and I could see it, then you better know a lot of other people could see it. And it only makes you look bad. You know what I'm saying? It makes you look thirsty, is what I'm saying. And all you mediums, readers, psychic, high priestess, prophetess that are working together, and you think that you are slick doing the working together against me in different places and different spots, you better be ready, honey, because that karma's coming. It's coming for you. And ain't nobody did it to you but yourself. So when it comes, don't act surprised. When you're removed from your table, you know why. Okay? You know why. So the people you see fighting back and forth are the very ones that were responsible for doing all the bad things. And I see a lot of you already going back and forth. Going back and forth. I'm just watching, and I know the people. I know the Confederation of the Universe is watching, and so is the government of this law. It's just it's like a movie. It's like a show. You watching it. Oh, so Susie Lou copied me. Oh, this one did this to me. Oh, yeah, I know that. This guy from this channel. Everybody's calling everybody out. You got little younger women. You got men. Well, they look like men, but they want to be female. So, that's their thing. Them type. The he, she ones out here trying to act like a he, she. And you got regular ones. You got everything, honey, but they fighting and going back and forth. You guys are so dumb. It's like you gave your own damn selves up. That's how dumb you are, bro. You gave your own selves up. You don't even gotta be a detective. A 3-year-old could have came and even pointed y'all out who was guilty. That's how pathetic you look right now. All of you, so many of you, because there's many of you. It's not just 1, 2, or 3. There's many of you. But you're accountable for that. And all the people that paid you, the wealthy people, they're going, yeah, you could thank them because y'all going down together. The musicians, the actors, the government people, everybody, baby, is going down together. Shit, they might build a whole new jail for y'all, just for y'all. But shit, if it was me, I would hang you like the old days. I wouldn't even let you stay here. I'm not going to lie to nobody today. I would hang you. Goodbye. You don't need to be here. Because a lot of yous are dark. And you're not planning on changing. That's the bad part. A lot of yous are not planning on changing. A lot of you're not an asset to this planet. Okay? You're a disruption. You bring negativity to this planet and to humanity. Okay? And it's sad because a lot of yous are supposed to be light workers, starseed, angelic being, high priestess, and prophetess, and you're disrespecting the God of all gods. You're disrespecting the universe. That's why I don't like you. That's why I look at you, and when I look at some of you, I look at you in disgust, but that's why. You're abusing your gift. But that's your problem, not mine. You're accountable for what you do. I'm accountable for what I do. But be ready, because the tornado's coming, the storm's coming, honey, and it's gonna hit you dead right in your backside when you least expect it. Boom! That you might be sleeping butt naked, and the law gonna be at your door. You better make sure you sleep with your clothes on. You better make sure you sleep with your clothes on, everybody. Anyways, I gotta go. I just came to give you those downloads from that movie, but stay blessed. and stay in the light. That's all I could do. Start changing, growing, and ascending. Stop pointing the finger at everybody and take responsibility for your own nonsense. Don't worry about nobody else. Everybody's accountable for what they do. See you later. Bye.